Alright, we're going to do an audio check real quick and we're going to get right into it. There we go.
Alright, we're going to do an audio check real
Sounds
quick,
good.
and we're going to get right into it.
So the plan for today is to try and go to the Nether. That's our goal in it. Well, our goal is to go to the Nether and survive in the Nether. Same thing. Oh, and hi, Billy. It's nice to see you back. I appreciate it. You are early. You got here before we even started doing anything yet. So let's go ahead and load up the world. You can see it hasn't been accessed since the last stream because we had to stream the whole time we're on the world. That's the rules. Natural regeneration is turned off, so we have to use golden apples and potions to regenerate health. Can't just eat a steak and regain hearts, etc. So we gotta make potions and golden apples. We die in the game, we lose the world, and that's pretty much it. Alright. I have not gotten my second monitor yet, so I'm still having a little bit of trouble seeing what you guys are saying without like double checking it, but we'll figure that out. So we'll keep the flint and steel because we are going to the Nether. We'll go ahead and make some of the bread some of the wheat we have into bread. How about that? As much as I want to have the Minecraft music on, it does have some copyright. We want to keep the master volume up. Say about 60%. Might have missed a couple streams. Did anything big happen? No, not really. Pretty much same old, same old. I mean, we've gotten some diamonds, some gold, and such. Nothing major, though. We did find a shipwreck in the last stream, which you can go back and watch. They're all there. I have to edit to the breaks out of them to make it a little easier for us, or for you guys to watch it. But other than that, it's been about the same for the most part. Where's our wood? We are going to make a diamond axe just in case if we spawn in a little bit of a odd spot. Let's just take all the wood. But no, I don't think you've missed much. If anything, honestly. There we go. I wonder if it gets sharpness. Nope. You can get sharpness in the enchant table now, by the way. That is a thing. At least on Java. I know you can still add it to it on Bedrock, but I'm not sure if you can get it directly from the enchant table. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't play Bedrock as much. I only play that whenever I play with friends, or I do it sometimes for YouTube, but I play Java mostly. Let's take some building blocks. Take a couple building blocks. And see, this is going to be a hard decision for us. We're going to have to use some of the gold we find to make armor rather than making golden apples, so that the piglins don't get mad at us. So that's going to be interesting. But instead of making a portal the way that we normally would in a speedrun, we're going to make it the same way that I normally would the old-fashioned way, just mining the blocks and placing the blocks. Let's take some of this wheat over here to the cow farm real quick and get that going first. Do I have anything in here I'm going to take with me? Not really. Our armor is still in perfect condition. We haven't even been hit yet. Still, we're 4 streams in and have not taken a single half-hearted damage, which is crazy. Cow farm's got us lagging a little bit. Luckily, we're not over here next to it all the time. Time for the cows to pay their taxes. Nice. Alright, let's get down into the caves, get us some obsidian, which is going to take us a second. There's probably some obsidian right over here at this ruined nether portal, but I would have to mine it, and that would take, honestly, longer than if we were to just go down and get it. And, or at least I think so. Because we would have to mine it underwater. But yeah, if you want to skip through the streams, what I might do is I might, like, clip everything from the streams and go back and make, like, a highlights video of each stream just to make it easier, because trust me, I know that people don't want to go back and rewatch 2 hours worth of this content if they haven't been able to interact with the person streaming. I definitely get it. You should make a chest to go down to a furnace with a hopper so it smelts for you while you're gone. That would be a good idea. That would be. That definitely wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's check our lava generator. I don't know if you saw this, but I'm not sure if we done this right. But I did get a bucket of lava from it the other day, so maybe it's working. But that definitely wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm assuming you're talking about the cow farm. The only problem is that we would have to put an item sorter on it, because if not, it's going to end up picking up the leather as well as the beef. But that's actually what we're going to the nether for, is mainly to get nether quartz to make redstone tools, or redstone machines. That's kind of our goal. So we'll definitely get enough stuff to make item sorters and everything else down there. If I can remember how to make one, that is. It's been a little while. And then we can start making stuff like that. Honestly, though, I wouldn't mind us making the portal right here. I'd rather have it on the surface, though, so it's easy access. I still do have the sniffles, by the way. We were working over at a hospital over this last week, and the ceilings were really dusty. So, it's got my sinuses a little bit messed up. But it'll be alright. Just gotta deal with it. Wish you guys didn't have to deal with it, but I'm just gonna have to deal with it, because it's probably gonna be this way for a couple more days at least. How much we got so far? 4? 5? We need 5 more at least, I think. Or is it 14? No, it's 5. Or 10. 10 total. 5 more. Yeah, I did make one of the first things that I make every time I create a world, for the most part, is what I like to call a charcoal farm, which is not really an automatic charcoal farm, because you still have to cut down the trees and everything the way that I was talking about. There is a way to make a nearly fully automated one, though. all you have to do is just hold right click and AFK, which kind of sucks on this world because we can't really make any AFK farms unless I just want to leave the stream going all night long, which I wouldn't be against doing. And just put some music in the background on Pretzel, which, by the way, did Pretzel stop playing music? Because I don't hear anything anymore. There we go. But yeah, we're going to the Nether to try to get Nether quartz and gold. That's my 2 goals for the Nether this time. When we go, we're gonna try and get those resources because I think that's the 2 things that are gonna be the most valuable to us. So that's what we're gonna try and get. If we could get blaze rods, if we spawn right next to another fortress, we'll try for them. And if we can get those, we can make potions, not just golden apples for regen, which we do have 5. I probably wouldn't be going to the Nether if we didn't at least have a couple golden apples in our tank to regen health with. Because the Nether has never really been dangerous, but it's definitely not safe. My nose wasn't running so much. Y'all are gonna get annoyed at the every 5 seconds. These leaks of auto crafting don't make sense. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I think we should just go for it. We'll take the 1 ender pearl, just in case things get a little too hairy. Sounds like it's nighttime. I don't know why I'm saying a respawn point. We can't respawn. We'll take the ender pearl, just in case things get a little hairy. We got enough building blocks, we should be able to make a little base. Tell you what, though. There we go. I say we make it not right there. So we make it in here somewhere. Which will probably move it and make it look better later. All right. Well, here goes nothing. We're gonna see what's on the other side. It depends on how dangerous it is on the other side, whether we're actually gonna do this in this episode, but we're probably gonna do it anyway. We're not so far into the world that it'll matter too much if we die. just go try it out. Oh my gosh. Well, that's lucky unlucky. The fact that we're this close to a stronghold is crazy lucky. But nothing else about this is lucky. Oh boy. Okay. See, that is one thing that's better about Bedrock. I could just reach over and place a block, but I can't on here, so you gotta build up scaffolding. Which kinda sucks, but I've gotten used to it over time. We're just gonna make a little wall around the portal just to make everything semi-safe. Oh, and there's a blaze right... I was gonna say there's a blaze right there too, so blaze rods aren't too far away from us. But we don't just need blaze rods, we also need... Very dangerous. Let's get him to shoot. Maybe he's not paying any attention anymore. Anyway, what was I saying? So we're trying to get this stuff to make potions. We're trying to get gold. And we're trying to get nether quartz. Without dying, of course. Alright, we're walled in, except for this side, which I think we might make this side our exit because it's the one that's closest to land. What other games do I play? I play DayZ, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, the remastered version, the one that just came out. Well, I guess it didn't just come out anymore, but the most recent Call of Duty game, I do play that. There's quartz there. That's what we want. I play R6 and I play the new Call of Duty, and I also play DayZ. I used to play Rust, I play The Forest, I play a lot of different games. I've just started getting back into it now because I just moved into my house. You've got to go. You have a nice night, okay? Okay. That's sketchy. What we're about to do is kind of sketchy. Ooh, hello. I was gonna say what we're about to do is kind of sketchy too. That hoglin might try to come after us. If he does, are we ready for him? Probably not. Well, let's at least try to explore the fortress a little bit. Now, one of the most sketchy things for us here. Oh, no way. Let's not get too greedy with it, but we will. Grab a couple extra here. We can smelt that down into golden nuggets if we need to. I'm just wondering, because we saw the blaze, and I know they can just spawn randomly now, but I was wondering if there was actually a spawner over here. It doesn't look like it. There might be. I mean, this nether fortress is crazy. I'm going to take this chest. More diamonds, nice. That hoglin's gotta be like right on top of us right now. More nether wart, nice. He's like right out here, like right above us up there. He's like on top of here pretty much. I think it's time for us to head back. But I also want to be at least semi-entertaining. Semi-entertaining. So we're going to go a little bit further. Well, that's a dead end. I'm going to try to get back before we die. Did we explore this side? I don't think we went around the soul sand. I can almost guarantee you that there's a wither skeleton around the corner here. Oh no, but there's more nether wart. Let's get back before we die. I can go see that hoglin up there. Alright, so we got the majority of what we needed from here. So we're gonna head back before we lose the world. I also don't have any gold armor to nullify the piglins hating me. So I'm gonna block this off so nothing gets through into our base. Alright. Well, it's time to sleep. Alright. We did get 2 more diamonds, too. Probably about to go check on the cows. See what we can do with them. Got a little bit more gold, which is nice. We actually have a purpose for the brewing stand now, which is also that's actually very nice. I just want to set it by itself somewhere. That should work. Now, ooh. We gotta find somewhere to build this little nether farm. Somebody invited me to a party. I think I'm good at the moment. Get back to our annoying cows. I think we'll just make all of our farms right here on this island, including probably a mob farm. So, we'll take our soul sand we got. And we'll just carve out 11's a prime number, huh? We'll just do 10. Oh, the Nether was stressful. But we still haven't taken a single heart of damage. So if I'm correct, regen potions take a gas tier, which is kind of hard to get. So we're going to try to do glistering melons and get instant health potions. The only problem with that is we have to find a jungle to get melons. Which also sucks because we're still going to have to use gold in order to make these things, but we'll only have to use 8 nuggets, which is 8/9. Oh my goodness. Wasn't expecting that. Where you at? That was crazy. Just very quickly. Go ahead and chop all these down. I don't see him. Oh, he's too low. He's all the way at the bottom. I mean, if I was swimming across, he could probably hit me. Alright. We're also getting paper to make speed potion. Well, paper to make enchantment table and sugar to make speed potions, which I probably won't use that much, honestly. Mostly for the enchant table, for bookshelves. Because we found a village, and they had bookshelves, but not enough. But we're gonna hop in here. Block that off. I'm gonna set another cauldron down. Oh, it does work, see? I knew I wasn't lying. I think I put the other one there. I honestly can't remember. We'll check real quick. Yeah. And then we'll put the other dripstone there as well. Oh, we had sticks. So we're gonna try and go find ourselves what's the word I'm looking for? A jungle to get us some watermelons. And once we get the watermelons, then we should be all set to make us some good potions. Good potions. Yep. That's what we're gonna do. I was hoping that the sun would be setting already, so we didn't have to wait for it to set. We're just gonna make another bed. I'm trying to play the game cautious, but not too cautious, because if you play the game too cautiously, then it gets really boring. So, that's the goal. There we go. Now we have 2 making lava. Go ahead and change this lava source out to the other side, or make a new lava source on the other side. And then we'll make another cauldron later. And then we'll have 3 making lava. What are we going to use it for? I don't know. But we'll have it if we need it. I bet you now the sun's going to start setting after I've already made the bed. Yeah. Alright, so just going to get a quick shot of where we're at. And we're just gonna go in one direction until we find a jungle or something interesting. Well, that's interesting. It's good to know too, though, because I don't like using elytra. I like using other forms of travel in the game. So ice is a big thing for me. Because even after we get the elytra, I probably won't use it much. Because once you get the elytra, you can go anywhere. It's so quick that all the other modes of transportation are like useless. And I just don't like that. Doesn't seem right. I should have brought torches. Tell you what we can do. That way we know we're close to home. Not like we won't recognize the gigantic ice glacier there, but just in case. There's a ruined Nether portal right there. Some gold as well. By the way, if you guys are new, gold is very important to us because, you know, golden apples and not just golden apples, but also now, because we are going to be doing the instant health potions, we're also going to need glistening melons, which also take gold, which is fun. I'll take that. I'll take that too. But like I was saying earlier, I definitely want to continue to try to make the game entertaining, but I don't want to just be reckless and stupid either. Like, we don't just want to lose the world just because we do something dumb. That looks interesting. Let's see, let's pick out something over on Pretzel Rocks. Let's go with Surprise Me. Sounds a little spooky. It's nice and jazzy. There we go. Sounds about up our alley. Let's go look for this jungle. I don't know if there's any tricks to being more likely to find something in the game or anything like that to do with looking for a jungle. I just know that we need watermelons to make, glistening watermelons to make instant health potions. So that's what we're looking for. And who knows, we might come across a mine shaft and we can get them from that too, but jungle's almost a sure shot, and they're a lot easier to find. Most of the time. So that's what we're planning on doing. Which the more forms of regeneration we have, the more risky stuff we can do. And I feel like once we get some watermelons growing and I can start making stuff like this, that I can actually start building stuff in the world, because then I won't be scared to just go resource gather. Well, I guess we're just gonna go out into the open ocean and see what happens. Is that a desert? Oh, there's a little ruins down there. I think that's just an island. Yeah, I was gonna say if it's a desert, we're going to the desert. I think jungles are supposed to be more rare in the recent updates. I wouldn't mind seeing a swamp either, though, because they're supposed to have a new mob. They're supposed to have a frog in it. I don't know if that's in this update or not. But I've heard about them adding one. I think that'd be pretty cool. Interesting. Another plain forest island. Those ruins are a little too close not to at least take a shot at them, huh? Never mind, there's drowned down there. Oh. Oh, that's cool. It's like an amplified hills spruce. That's neat. Shipwreck? It is a shipwreck. We will give the shipwreck a shot. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way we would have just survived trying to swim back up to the surface. Normally I wouldn't care as much about losing a couple hearts, but since we can't really generate them back, right now I care. Ooh, hello. And we have another one of those back at home too, back at the base. Might want to check out this buried treasure. I mean, we are exploring after all. It might be close by. It is close by. It's probably on this island here. Trying to sniffle away from the camera, or away from the microphone. It doesn't always work. But I do promise I am trying to. Seems like I'm going away from it. Maybe it's this island. Maybe not. It was definitely saying we were in the bottom of the island somehow or another. I don't really know if these maps work right along with the XYZ coordinates. Oh, looks like we're doing something. If we're going that way there, then it should be this way over here. Yep, perfect. Which this one is, of course, under the water, It's under the water. So you got to, it's gonna be a pain. Maybe. We'll see. Wouldn't that be something? Just in the underwater cave. Oh, we don't have our door on us anymore either. Well, I doubt it'll be this far down. Yeah, no. Showing it this way. A little ways. We may leave it and come back for it later, honestly. Whenever I have the right stuff to get it. That's actually exactly what we'll do. Hi. Always on Chuck. Yeah, it is always on 99 chunk. I just don't remember how to actually read the chunk coordinates. So. Actually, you know what? I might. Oh, there it is. I actually have it now. See, I read that trick and then I had a brain fart. So in theory then it should be right here. Yep, it sure is. I actually completely forgot about that. That's why when you said it, I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, that's way too much. We're gonna have to just break that chest. I forget that trick. Oh. Okay. By the way, welcome to the chat, Agent Chicken. How are you doing tonight? And thanks for the tip. I completely forgot about the 99 chunk. I actually said that in a recent video and I just couldn't remember. Alright, let's continue our journey for a jungle. I'm doing good. I got a little bit of a sniffle, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. We just got done exploring the Nether a couple minutes ago. We got us some nether wart, and now we're going to look for watermelons in a jungle so we can make some instant health potions. Because natural regeneration is turned off in this world, so we have to have golden apples or potions to regen health. So that's what the game plan is right now anyway. But I'm glad you're doing good. I know we could find them in gold. I know we could find them in a mine shaft as well. I feel like it would take try to at least regain some air before we get sucked back down. There we go. Anyway, what I was saying was, I know we could find them in Mineshaft, but I feel like it would take us the same amount of time either way to find it. But if, was that a silk touch hoe? That's interesting. Sharpness 5, golden axe. Okay. But it's pretty much a guarantee if we go to a jungle. And it's a lot easier to see a jungle riding on a boat than it is to see a mine shaft trying to strip mine to find one. So that's what we're trying to do anyway. Who's my favorite Minecraft YouTuber? Well, I guess it depends, because I've been playing this game and watching it for 13 years. And over time it's changed. But for sure, my top 2 favorites that I've watched over time would be Ethos Lab and Paul Source Jr. Mainly Paul, because I liked his series where he would kind of play like Bear Grylls. And I also liked his series where he would like play with his family, with his kids. I thought that was really wholesome. So I just think that those ideas are really neat. I feel like we're backtracking now, which isn't good. We might want to go around the island the other way to avoid backtracking. Yeah, let's do that instead. But those are my 2 favorites. There's a lot of newer ones that have come onto the scene lately, and they're doing pretty good jobs. But I've been watching him play the game for a very long time, so I'm kind of a little bit biased. We're going to go around the island from there, and then go around. If you're wondering why I'm going in circles, because I just feel like that'll get us around the island a little bit better. And I like Etho because he kind of has a good mix of everything. He can build machines, he does modded, vanilla. Has just a decent mix of everything combined. As well as some of his older videos used to mostly all be tutorial videos too. So you learn a lot. Is that a swamp biome? I guess we're gonna find out if they added the frogs in the game after all. I can't remember if that was on a snapshot or if it was actually officially put in, but we're about to find out. I'm pretty sure that this is the biome that we're supposed to spawn in. You know what sucks is I would have to break my boat in my boat chest to get across all this. Let me see if the frogs have been added though. They probably won't spawn. This isn't. Oh well, maybe it does expand a little bit farther. I'm playing on the latest release though, not the latest snapshot. So if they haven't been in the release yet, then I'm not going to see any. I don't know much about them either. I just started back playing after a long time away. Oh, they did add them in. Cool. I don't know if they're friendly or what. I actually have not done anything with them. If you need gold for glistening melons, I'd recommend a zombified pigman farm. Yeah. That is going to be something that we're going to be doing in the future. We're actually not very far into this world at all. Like, we don't even have a house yet. Is there anything I can do with these things? I guess not. But that is in the plans. For sure. The only thing I'm hesitant about with it is right now it would be dangerous to do it until we get a little bit better, like regenerative items like the golden apples and the potions, and then we should be good to do it, because I would have to clear out a big spot in the Nether, and that would be dangerous. But once we do that, it still won't be as easy as regular hardcore, but it'll still be difficult. For sure. That'll probably be what we do very close to before we fight the Ender Dragon. Where'd I leave my boat? We're going to try to get this boat around the island. Somehow. Feed a magma. You do them to get frog lights, but that's all frogs do. That's still pretty cool. We'll come back here then. I'll take the coordinates for the video later whenever it gets uploaded and write them down. I don't have my notepad with me today. That's why I've been kind of all over the place on my topics. I usually write everything I talk about down in a notepad and coordinates down in a notepad while I'm streaming. But I don't have it with me today. I really want to go around all this if I can help it, but we might not be able to. And if not, we might have to leave our stuff here, which would suck. Which I guess we don't have too much important stuff, but I can get rid of some of this too. We might be able to just carry all the important stuff on us. We'll just get rid of those. And those. Keeping this. Keeping that, keeping that. Get rid of the kelp. Get rid of that. Keep this, get rid of that. I guess I don't need 2 iron swords. And the treasure map. Well, actually, we just used the treasure map, didn't we? So we don't need it anymore. Alright. And we don't need to do 2 flint and steels either. Now we can just go across the land. Make life easy. We're trying to just find a jungle, which would be nice if we can find it. That's actually what we're missing. We have a pretty decent amount of gold to make as many instant health potions as we really need. I actually haven't lost a single heart of health since we started this series, and we're on stream 4. Each stream is about 1 hour to 2 hours long, so I mean, that's a decent amount of time playing to have not taken damage, but it's because we've been very careful, and I want to be a little less careful, so that's why we're trying to find all this stuff. What is that? Is that a shipwreck? I swear, this world has the weirdest shipwrecks. What is your opinion on Technoblade and creators like Wreckrap? I haven't heard of Wreckrap, but I do know about Technoblade, and I am very apologetic for his loss. His family has my full condolences. He loved to entertain people, and I can go ahead and tell you that doing YouTube at the time that he done it, going through what he went through, was a really hard thing for anyone to be able to do. Because in his condition that he was in, energy is really low. And for him to be so energetic the whole time and genuinely want to entertain people like he was doing, and then donating, well, not really donating because you can't really keep it when you go, but giving that money to his siblings for their education and everything afterwards and raising that for them is just a great thing. But I haven't heard of Wreckrap. I will have to look up Wreckrap. Mending, really? Oh, there's nothing too interesting in there then. There should be one more chest I gotta go find. Yeah, I liked Technoblade's videos. I'm not really much on the PvP side of the game, so not really something I was into as much. But I did like a lot of his videos, especially his video on whenever he beat Minecraft using a steering wheel, which was kind of crazy. That's pretty interesting. He made a lot of good videos like that. I wonder if that's the same treasure map. It probably is because we're so close to it. It's not, actually. We should be super close to it, though. We should just have to go this way. Oh, okay. Try not to sound like a know-it-all here, but you can double tap items and put all of them in your inventory and chest. Open to your cursor. Oh yeah, I know. I just forget it all the time. Yeah, I know you can, like you have your chest open, you can go like that and it'll collect all of it into one little bundle, like if you had it up here or whatever. You can double tap and it'll pull it all into that. I just forget, I'll be honest with you. That function, I haven't played this game in probably 1 or 2 years now. I just started getting back into it. Like, you can go back and see the last time I streamed prior to this series was the last time I played the game, like, at all. Okay, so we gotta go this way and this way then, huh? Looks like it. But any tips are welcome because I've been out of this game for a long time. Like, I remember carrots and potatoes still felt new the last time I played the game, and those were added in what, 1.8? No, probably no, before 1.8. It was added before that, I'm pretty sure. It's been a while ago. But last time I streamed, that still felt new. So any newer function in the game like that? Oh, I ran right past it because I was talking. But any newer function like that is something I'm still kind of getting used to. I know it's in the game, but it just slips my mind all the time. It's also, what, 12 o'clock here? Been up since 4:30, so don't be scared or feel bad to tell me any tips because I always accept them. Even if it's something I know, I mean, people that are watching might not know. So definitely don't feel bad at all. Emeralds. More TNT, that'll come in handy in the Nether. Alright. Whoops. Alright. I can get rid of this map now. But no, definitely, any tips that you have, I always appreciate it. Doesn't matter if I already know it or not, because some people that are watching may not know, and since I'm not using them, it's not like they're going to learn from me. So. I could use the boat here. I don't know how far this swamp goes for, but not very far. That was probably just a waste of time putting the boat down. Be alright. Ooh, we're lagging a little bit. Shift click will put the highest number of things you want to craft into the crafting table. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah, I got you. That's a weird spot for magma. I guess it's just supposed to be an underwater cave. All right. So do you like to play on Java more, or do you like to play on Bedrock more? Seems like you like Java more, because a lot of these tips are exclusive only to Java. Did we make it to the end, or did we just go in a circle? I think we made it to the other side. We'll find out soon. I think we went in a circle. Yeah, we did. Well, that sucks. All Java. Yeah, I like Java a little bit more. I might be just biased because that's what I started playing on. Yeah, we went in a circle. We gotta go back and then go across. I can't believe I did that. You enjoy Bed Wars and some Skyblock on Hypixel. Hey, did you hear about, I think it was Mineplex maybe, that they just shut down not too long ago? I remember playing on Mineplex with a lot of my friends whenever I was a lot younger. Along with a friend's SMP. Yeah, I was on an SMP a couple years ago. There was a streamer SMP with a couple other people. It was pretty fun. It was pretty interesting, but it just kind of died off really quick. Which I hated that because I really enjoyed playing on it with all the people we were playing with. I don't know much about servers. You mean as far as like setting up servers or the different servers that are out there? Mineplex used to be a server that's very similar to Hypixel. And a lot of people used to play on it years ago. It just kind of lost popularity and they recently shut it down. Which sucks, but everything that has a start is eventually going to have an end. Especially whenever it comes to stuff like that. I missed. Because we're lagging, we're regenerating new terrain. We can use the boat now. I mean, if you want to learn how to set up a server, you just kind of have to learn about port forwarding, though. Hypixel, Mine Hunt, and Bed Wars. Practice. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I don't play on many. I don't play on any servers right now. I literally just started back playing just a couple weeks ago. I don't even know what servers are out there that are still good now. It's been a long time. You actually are, I think, the first person that's been in one of my streams that plays Java instead of Bedrock, though. There's been one person that played both, but they mainly played on Bedrock. So, I guess people that play on Java are a little bit more rare now. I'm just biased towards Java because that's what I grew up playing years ago. Well, over a decade ago. And a lot's changed since then. Yeah, I played a couple rounds of Bed Wars. I'm not the best at PvP, so I tend to stay away from PvP minigames. I'm sure if I played them more, I'd get better at it too, though. We need to get the stuff we need to make us some bee huts or beehives. Which I wonder if we could pick them up with that silk touch hoe. That would be interesting. Throw away our building blocks. That sucks. Make it fall with the gravity. Get out of there. That way. Ooh. Fire spread's on, by the way. That's why we were lagging. The new mob vote comes out in a week or two, and then 1.21 gets revealed the end of October. That's cool. Yeah, I haven't read anything about the new updates. I need to. Because I'd like to do... Because I tried to do... Well, got tongue-tied there for a second. I try to do a cinematic for all the new things in each update. But I haven't done one for a few updates because I just haven't had my setup or anything the way it's supposed to be for recording until I got moved into my new house. So I haven't gotten any of the most recent updates. That's why I don't know very much about the new updates either. I'll have to see what they're adding in the new mob vote. Have they revealed any of the new mobs at all, or what they might be able to do? I've always wondered why they don't just kind of add both, though. Not yet. I got you. Because the first time they did the mob vote thing, I was kind of like, why don't you just add both of them? But I guess it makes sense. Or I guess now, I think we're voting for 3 on the most recent ones. But I guess it's a lot more work to add 3 different new mobs and their mechanics. It'd probably be adding too much to the game at one time if they did that. And I don't know if I'm ever gonna find a jungle. Sorry for the sniffles, by the way. I know it's probably loud in the microphone. I try to move my head away before I sniff, but I forget sometimes. Had a runny nose for like a week because I was working over at the hospital in the drop ceiling, which, if you don't know, a drop ceiling is the little paper mache looking boards. I'm trying to describe it as easy as I can. They go under the actual ceiling, and they're kind of like a grid shape, almost like a chess or checkerboard. And it's really dusty in between those. So my allergies have been acting up because of that for over a week. Because I was sniffling in the last stream a little bit. I need to get some allergy medicine. Well, looks like we've seen just about every biome but the one we're looking for. I'm assuming you know about the Nether upgrade templates and armor trims. Yeah, I found some armor trims, but I don't actually know how everything works yet. I need to watch a video on it. I planned on doing some research when I actually started to go get netherite, which is going to be somewhat soon. because I'm going to use this TNT that we just found and go do some netherite mining. I'll go on the other end of that island so we can move a little faster. But I haven't looked into it much yet. I need to. And there's jungle. Perfect. That's what we were looking for. That's great. Yeah, I do know that the netherite armor is different now because of the templates. I haven't figured out how it works yet, though. I definitely need to look into it in between streams, because it won't be long and we'll be starting to do stuff like that on here too. This savanna biome too. We'll probably get some bamboo while we're here to make an auto smelter with. You can duplicate the last two with 7 diamonds in a certain block and then apply them at the smithing table with an ore to get cool trims. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we actually have a couple of trims at the base, as a matter of fact. I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to clear up some inventory space. That'll clear us up a little bit. I don't really need the obsidian. I don't really need that. I'll keep those. I don't need that, but it's actually better than what I have now because of the sharpness. I'll get rid of the glass bottle. We can make more. I just wanted the cocoa beans and a jungle sapling. Just at least one jungle sapling anyway. Silence is my favorite, but it only spawns in 1% of ancient city chests. It's a challenge with the wardens. Yeah, I actually haven't run into any wardens yet either, which I'm kind of nervous for, but kind of excited. But they have a lot of health is what I've heard and read. No saplings yet? Oh no, we got one sapling. That should be enough. I'm also going to get the coordinates of this too for the stream. That way I can just come back and snag them later on my notebook. Yeah, I got our watermelon. Perfect. Did we get our boat back? Yeah. Yeah, I am excited to see the wardens, but I didn't really want to see them on this world. We're going to try and get up there. Alright, so we got a sapling, we got cocoa beans, we got watermelons, we got pretty much everything we need. I haven't done this in forever. There we go. There we go. Now we just need to get bamboo, and then we'll have everything from the jungle that we want, other than a parrot, but we'll come back for the parrot. You know, bamboo is actually a very invasive plant in most places in real life. It spreads like crazy. Ooh, it's getting dark. Did a video, Branzycraft did a video where he got every new 1.2 item on a camel. It's really good at seeing all the new stuff. I'll definitely look at that. Branzycraft. I'll probably watch that right after I get off of here. Make sure you get melon seeds. Yeah. I'll just make them into melon seeds like that. We'll do that whenever we get back. All right. Oops. Could have swore we just had enough space for all this stuff. I guess we don't need the logs because we can just grow another tree, because the tree is just going to pretty much be to make more cocoa beans. Alright, let's get back to base though. We don't really have a very good base yet. It's just kind of a hole in the side of a mountain at the moment. But that's how they all start, or that's how all of mine start anyway. I wonder, is there a new way to make melon seeds that I don't know about? Because I know that you can carve a pumpkin to get pumpkin seeds now. But I didn't know if they changed anything to do with the melon seeds. Another shipwreck. Should we go for it? I don't see why not. Ooh, this one doesn't have no air pocket. It doesn't have any doors. So that means we're going to have to go one chest at a time. Oh. They also added trail ruins and jungles, taigas, and birch forest. Really? Yeah, I haven't learned much about the new updates, so that is interesting to me. I need to, I really do. Another new buried treasure. I wonder if we should go for this one too. Yeah, I heard about the sniffers. I'm not sure what they do. What I know they're supposed to find like artifacts and stuff like that, but I'm not too sure about anything else about them, to be honest. I don't even know where this one's at. We'll just paddle around for a second, and if we show up on the map, we'll go for it. If not, we'll put it up for another day. All right. Yeah, it hasn't popped up yet. Oh, another new Nether portal. Nice, nice. We will definitely snag the gold from that right there. Is that a closer jungle biome than what we just went to? Or is that the same one? No, that's gotta be a closer one. But yeah, so my plan with these streams is I'm going to cut them up into smaller videos, like a highlights reel. I'm going to leave the full streams up so that people can go back and watch and make sure we're not cheating or anything like that. Because I like being fully transparent with everything I do like this. That's sketchy. Oh, that's nice. One second, I've got to sneeze. Alright. I was trying not to blow your guys' eardrums out when I sneezed. Ah, you gotta be joking. First heart of damage from the chest lighting on fire. Isn't that... That's just dumb. I hate that. I really do. I should have thought about that, but I didn't. That's my fault. I guess that's what I get for the Nether being so easy. Another gold sword with mending. I've already got one, so we should be good without that. Alright. Let's get back to the boat and finish going back to base. That was kind of a dumb way to take damage though. That makes me a little upset. I need to go this way. Slightly this way. But mostly that way. Oh, a cherry blossom biome. Those are supposed to be new. Let's see. We gotta be able to get rid of something. Get rid of the stone shovel. We can make another one if we need to. In like 2 seconds. Oh, and villager trades got changed a lot, so I'd recommend finding a video because it got added last week. Oh, well that's definitely interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that. I'll have to definitely look at that because we were just about to start a little trading post too. So I'm glad you told me that. Because I would not have even checked. I need to just check all the change logs. That's what I used to do. I would check all the change logs and try and check everything out. Oh, we're full on watermelons. It has to do with biomes, really? That's interesting. So do they just like trade biome related items? Because that would be pretty cool. Is that another ruined Nether portal? Or is that one we've been to already? I can't tell. I don't think we've been to that one yet. Then again, that looks familiar. So we may have been to this one already. Oh, another village. For us to potentially raid. Let's go ahead and sleep. It only affects books. Huh. That's interesting. Oh no, there's still 2 blocks of gold here. We haven't touched this one because I would have took those with me. Sure enough. I think mending is only from a swamp villager, which requires you to cure a zombie villager in a swamp. Huh. Do you think that if you set up a villager breeding in a swamp, like a villager breeding area inside a swamp, that you could get one that way? I think I just saw another block of gold. I sure did. 09, risk it. Oh, we don't have enough to do it that way. We're running out of space for our gold. Oh well, we'll do it that way for now until we get to a crafting table. We're gonna go check out this village real quick. Yes, breeding and curing works in the biome. See, I feel like making a villager breeder there would be easier. I once saw a short that explains a lot of easy things to make Minecraft better, but I skipped the tutorial. Huh. I'll have to look at his too, or hers. Not sure if that's a man or woman, but I'll definitely look up their content. I'm always trying to learn stuff to make what I'm doing easier for people to watch. That's the main thing for me. Like, I see a lot of people that are streaming have face cams up and text on their screen, titles, donation buttons, and I try to take all that off too, make it easier to watch. But if there's tips to make things easier for me to do stuff on the camera to make things faster, that's good too. Let's see. We kind of don't have the inventory space to raid this village right now, to be honest. I don't really see much of anything interesting anyway. I don't see a blacksmith or anything. And there's already a village close to base. So let's go back and get our boat and keep on keeping on. What do you think about if I did a DayZ series too? That's another game that I play pretty often. It has to do with things like shift clicking or easy builds to improve your base. I gotcha. Yeah, I know how to make a couple of easy builds, like a couple of iron farms. I think they might have changed iron farms recently, but it'll be alright. I can always figure that out. What's that? Oh, it's just a different game that I was thinking about making some videos of. If you haven't heard of it, and obviously if you haven't heard of it and you're okay with like more mature content like shooting games, like first person shooters, I would definitely look into it. It's a post-apocalyptic game with zombies where you play with other players. Hold on, I just want to make sure I'm going in the right direction here. But you play with other players. It's post-apocalyptic with zombies and stuff like that. It's pretty cool, pretty interesting. It used to be a mod for a different game called Arma 2, and they ended up coming out with their own standalone version, which was originally called DayZ Standalone Edition. It's not called that anymore. I think it's just called DayZ now. But it's pretty interesting. I like it. Tell you what, we'll just try to go around this island. It should all just be islands, so I'm just going to try to go around it. Even though it's going to take us a little bit off of our course. But we still got 2,000 blocks to go in that direction. So I think it'll be alright. But I was definitely thinking about making some videos in that game too. I'm not really much into making like first-person shooter videos. Like I play Rainbow Six Siege 2. I play Call of Duty 2. Or Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 as well. So, but I don't really like making videos of those games. But DayZ is an open world game, which is kind of more up my alley for making videos of that. But if you like Minecraft, like the survival aspect of it, you should definitely look into that game because it's pretty neat. I like it. Oh, this is gonna be like a perfect straight shot back from here. Maybe. Another pretty cool survival game, which I wouldn't mind making videos of, is Green Hell. It's a pretty interesting game if you like survival-based games. And The Forest, or the new game that just came out, The Sons of the Forest. I've been wanting to play that. I haven't bought it yet. I'm probably going to, and when I do, I'm probably going to make videos of that as well, for sure. I always feel like SMPs are a good way to meet other streamers and bigger creators. That is a good way to do that. And meeting bigger creators and bigger streamers is also a great way to get a larger following. I mean, for me, it doesn't bother me too much if 5 people, 1 person, 10 people. Most I've had watching me at one time was 200 viewers. It doesn't make a difference to me how many people are watching me. I appreciate everybody because I just like to entertain people. And even though it's just me and you talking to each other right now, that makes me plenty happy. I enjoy it. But if I got invited to another SMP server, I would definitely join it. Just because I enjoy playing with other streamers. We're almost back to base. We're probably going to build a base in the next episode. An actual base. Because we don't really have one yet. You said that's how Tommy Innit got started. Yeah, he did gain a lot of popularity when he started playing with a lot of the other bigger creators. It's a lot better than other chats. They have 15,000 people. Or so egregious you have to donate to get seen. Yeah, that is one thing that I do like about being a smaller streamer is I can read every chat and respond to every chat, and I can actually interact with each person. Because whenever you have the chat just scrolling just constantly, I can't keep up with all of it. And it really makes me upset because people get frustrated. They want their messages read. They want to communicate with you. That's the whole point of a live stream, is for you and your fans, or you and your viewers, or you and people that are interested in what you're creating to interact with each other. So I enjoy being a smaller creator because I can interact with people still. Go ahead and hop in here and get in our main bed real quick. All right. Well, we got plenty of gold now. Whoops. Gotta make this the other 2 golden apples. I was watching one of Techno's old streams and the chat replay was going 90 miles an hour. Yeah, it's crazy. A lot of the bigger streamers, their chats are just so long. You have to repeat yourself like 8 times to get seen. And just once out of those 8 times. And by then you get caught by the spam filter. It's a mess. I try to, whenever I did have bigger streams, to have kind of like, I guess it would be called like a speed, what would you call it, like a speed limiter. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's to where people can only message so often, but that doesn't really help that much either. Alright, we need to organize the chests eventually, but for now, we're just going to throw everything somewhere, and we'll find it later. That should be enough. Oh, we got iron on us already. I know we've got that hoe, but since it's silk touch, I'm gonna leave it alone. Oh, I have a stone one still. They all work the same. We actually need dirt. 'Cause where I'm putting this, there's not a whole lot of dirt. There might be enough actually, but... There's our cow farm, by the way. I think you came in after the last time I saw that. It works by entity tramming. What are your plans for your next stream and the rest of the stream, and how much longer would you think the stream will continue? I'll probably stream for another 30 minutes. I try to keep my streams around 2 hours, but since this world has to constantly... Let me get away from these cows, they're loud. But since this world has to always have the stream running on it, I can't go and like a resource gather off stream or off camera. So sometimes it'll be like an hour stream where we're just resource gathering, or it'll be a 2-hour stream where we're actually doing some stuff and resource gathering, or we'll be building, which is probably what we're doing in the next stream. It's going to be building some stuff. Probably just building a base because we have a hole in a wall and the tax collector's office right there, as I like to call it. And that's pretty much it. So we're probably going to be building a small base. I don't know what design we're going to go with yet. I'm going to plan some stuff out in between streams. I usually stream every Saturday night because it's the easiest for me. But sometimes I'll pop in an extra stream on a Friday night, or sometimes a Sunday night, or Sunday midday. But usually if I do those kind of streams, it's just me gathering resources. You can always use a team called... Pretty much gives you cool shots. A team called... Me pretty mod. Cool shots. I'm gonna look into that. That's a good tip. Okay. Give me some pretty good information. But let's go ahead and make this melon farm. One more seed. Where do we put it that it'll look the least tacky? We'll put it right there. It's still gonna look tacky. Oh, replay mod. I gotcha. Replay mod. Oh, you're in a cast? Did you break your wrist? That's rough. My fiance broke her wrist 2 years ago and she hated it. This is the worst experience of her life. I've broken my thumb before, but that didn't really do a whole lot to my daily routine other than having to wear a bag in the shower over my cast, but it didn't really stop me from anything else. But if you break your wrist, you're probably having a lot of trouble right now. Or your elbow too. Is this fully grown? It is fully grown. Nice. Oh, you break your hand? Oh, like a boxer's fracture. I got you. Those are always fun. I've had one of those, but I didn't have to put it in a cast. I just had to wear a brace whenever I had mine. Alright, let's make some potions. So this will use significantly less gold than the golden apples use, which is great. Why not? We'll go with a whole stack of sand. The one on my server spending an hour organizing my chest. Yeah, I need to organize these bad. We'll eventually make an actual storage room and they'll stay organized. At least that's the goal anyway. Oh, I forgot we had to have blaze powder for that. We're gonna have to go back to the Nether. I forgot all about that. That sucks. I don't want to go back to the Nether. Oh. My whole goal was to go there, get what I need, and get out. So that sucks. A lot. We did get a good spawn in the Nether. I don't think you were here when we were in the Nether earlier, but we got a great spawn right next to the fortress. Oh, we didn't. Doesn't work. I was about to say we didn't bring any building blocks with us, but for the purpose I use them for, these will work just fine. Piglin trades will be tricky without regeneration. Especially since I don't have any golden armor on me at the moment. I think that wither skeleton's above us. Oh. I haven't actually found a spawner for blazes yet. I just know that some have been popping up throughout here. I'm just hoping I'll find a random one that spawns like I did earlier. This is a huge fortress too. Uh-oh. You stay on that side of the fence, sir. Please. And thank you. I did a tutorial on how to loot and trade bastions, and on a second channel he even got a 8.46 second speed run. That is, hey, that's actually really good. We can't be too nervous about navigating this place, or we'll never find what we need if we do that. There's a wither skeleton. That's not what we need. There's a blaze up there too. We might be able to lure him down here. A ghast? Uh-oh. This is where it's gonna get a little hairy. I spawn in bridge areas in the fortress. That's not something I knew, actually. I did not know that. Oh yeah, this is getting a little too sketchy. Light the piglet on fire. Or hoglin, I mean. Please, sir. I'm trying to get the hoglin in the way. There we go. That's a high IQ strategy right there. Oh, we just found a spawner instead. That's slightly better, slightly worse. Not more dangerous for us. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Gotta get out of here right now. That was way too close. I don't even know what hit me from behind. Oh. Well, we got one. That's enough for now. Let's get out of here. And pray that no wither skeletons just spawn down here. Or hoglins. I'm actually more scared of the hoglins than I am the wither skeletons. Because you can block the wither skeletons off, but the hoglins are a no-no. I don't even know what hit. Yeah, it was close. I don't even know what hit from behind, though. Something like knocked us from behind. I don't even know what it was. That was a little too close. But we got enough blaze powder to make 2 sets of potions, so it was still technically worth it. Kind of. Maybe even more than 2 sets. I'm not too sure what got us from behind us, but whatever it was dealing a lot of damage. I can tell you that much for sure. Maybe a blaze spawned behind us, but I didn't see one whenever I turned around. We're actually probably going to go ahead and drink one of these right now to get some of our health back up. Might as well actually just go ahead and use all 3. That was very close though. Telling you, this world is difficult. There are people like Sandiction and Australian who take hardcore to the extreme. Yeah, this version is pretty difficult, but I've definitely seen more difficult challenges than this one. All this is just regular hardcore with no natural regen. That's it. Other than that, there's not really any difference. Let's go ahead and make some more potions. I should have got some goldstone. Or not goldstone, glowstone. I was thinking about gold because I was pulling gold out of the chest to make another one. Because if you get glowstone dust, it'll let you make higher strength potions. That was close. I almost lost the world. I'm not gonna risk it. Well, I can't say that I haven't lost any health anymore because we've definitely lost some this stream. It is 4 streams in though. I've been a little too careful and then I just wasn't careful at all that time. I don't think I have any gunpowder. We might have to go try to get some gunpowder one night soon. Or just make a creeper farm. Wouldn't be against a creeper farm. Alright. Well, that was sketchy. So I think what we're going to do for tonight, or for the rest of the night, after I just had that heart attack. I got you. Yeah, I'm probably about to end this stream in a couple minutes too, honestly. We're just going to feed these cows real quick. This farm here works based off of entity cramming. So I'm just going to breed the cows and probably hop off as well. I've got some other things to tend to before bed, but it's actually like way past 12 here where I'm at as well. There we go. Nice. All right. Well, you have a nice night. I'm about to hop off of here myself, and I will see you guys in the next stream, where hopefully we won't die because we almost did today. I'm going to go ahead and exit the world on stream. You can see every pixel, everywhere it's at. And you can even see the last time played on it is going to be right up here. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Have a nice night. Bye-bye.